Are we
I
ready?
told you. We are live. I told you. I told you I was going to get some new cameras. And let me tell you something. Any person on this stream tonight that says, oh, I don't notice a difference. If you don't notice a difference, then shame on me. Maybe I need to get even better cameras.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Yes, I did do. Wow, I did do what I promised, and we got the new cameras. I'm super excited about it. And hopefully you can see better now, and you can also hear. We haven't gotten audio is good. Candy, we love her so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Candy. This is very exciting for me. I have spent quite a bit of time kind of fine-tuning things. I do realize that my side does still look very different than Lisa Marie's side, but that's because everything over there is black and everything over here is gray and black. And so I don't know really what more I could do about that except for maybe take that drop cloth in the back and switch it to gray. I don't know, but hopefully this looks better for you.
It's so weird for me though, because I can't see your face. I see you. I see the camera with you on it, but it's not the same. It's kind of funny.
It's a little bit difficult to describe, but Lisa and I are sitting directly across the table from each other. Like, here's my hand in her camera, okay? We're right across from each other.
Right.
But what's in between us is the cameras. These cameras, I will talk about what they are just in case anybody's curious. They do have the flip out screen so that you can see yourself and everything. Well, I don't have mine turned around because I can see myself on the computer, so I don't need that. So it's flipped around, so she's looking at me through that.
Yeah.
Through the camera that's filming me.
It's so funny because it's like I'm still looking at you, but I'm not looking at you in person. It's on the camera screen.
That is funny. Even though we are 36 inches apart from each other, you're still watching me on a screen. But
I know. It's so weird.
I am so excited about this. I kind of feel like this is the last piece of the puzzle that I needed to feel good about what I'm offering to all of you beautiful people that come here and hang out with us on Thursday nights. If this is your first time joining us, we do this every single Thursday night. I've been doing it with some older webcams. I was not happy with those webcams, and I went out and purchased new ones last Friday. That's why I'm making such a big deal about this. And I promised on last week's stream that I would be doing that I would be replacing the cameras. We went, I knew what I wanted, and I was going to order them from the dreaded Amazon, which we order from 5 or 6 times a week. But I actually found out that they had them in stock at Best Buy. So we went to Best Buy on Friday and I got them. It was, they are both Canon M50 mirrorless cameras. These are not webcams. They are cameras, but they have the ability to be plugged directly in using my software. I can use them as a webcam. So it's a beautiful thing. And one of the kind of selling points to be able to get these cameras was that I will also on Sundays be able to have more angles. We'll be able to have like 4 different angles for the videos that we do on Sundays. So they're going to help with that too. So all in all, extraordinarily happy with the purchase. And I'm already way happier using them as webcams than I was for the webcams that we had before, which I realize I was kind of mean last week. I said those webcams are trash, they're garbage, and I realize a lot of people use those. I apologize for that. They are not trash webcams. They're great webcams, but for whatever reason, the lighting that we have out here, it just would not cooperate, and they just wouldn't work for us out here. They worked great in the basement. They worked great in the office, but out here they didn't. So it's not the webcam's fault, it's the room's fault.
I don't see any difference.
Well, I do, and so that's all that matters.
I don't.
Don't be mad at me for spending that money. It was a business expense. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we're, 5 minutes into this, I am going to be doing the giveaway. We are going to be doing the giveaway. It's actually going to be me that does it because I came up with the movie quotes that I'm going to be using to do the giveaways. But the reason for the giveaway, I don't see it, but you've got it around here somewhere. The reason for the giveaway is quite surprising.
Yes,
and
yes.
I'd like you to read that if you could.
I checked I don't even know where to look at this point.
That's your camera.
Yeah, that's my camera. I went to the P.O. Box today and I checked it, and we received a letter in the mail.
P.O. Box 719, Dahlgren, Virginia, spelled DAHLGREN, 22488. 22448. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
We received, are you done?
Yeah.
A letter and a gift today from somebody who has done so many nice things for us.
Let me go get them.
Oh, okay. I don't know, he's just a really awesome person. And not only has he done something nice for us, he wants in turn to do something nice for you guys as well, not just us. And he said,
You didn't say his name.
I will.
Okay.
Dear Mr. Hudson, I have enclosed a check for two $50 gift cards, which I would like to purchase and for you to give out on your Thursday live video stream. However you raffle them is up to you and Lisa. Please let me know if I shortchange you, and I will gladly send you the difference. And he did not.
In fact, he gave us more than what it costs.
Yes, he did.
So we'll be giving out more than what I said in the title.
P.S. Keep up the good work, and I hope your channel continues to grow because you two truly deserve it. Sincerely yours, Jose Fernandez. And we thank you so much, Jose.
I don't know what we've done to deserve a friend like Jose Fernandez.
Sent us a check.
The check was for $110. I guess he had thought there was maybe some tax that needed to be attached to it or something.
Maybe. Yeah,
but there's not. So we'll be giving out two $55 gift cards.
Wait, what? Yeah, 55. Oh, I almost didn't know my math.
Now, Jose Fernandez holds a special place in my heart. You may not be familiar with that name, but he is the person who, out of nowhere, sent me this. Now, if you've been following me for any length of time, you know I've got about 100 bobbleheads right there. I collect bobbleheads. I love them so much. And he had the brilliant idea of having a custom bobblehead of me made and sent that to our P.O. box. I was completely out of the blue, had no idea it was coming. And then not much longer after that, after I showed that on the stream and everybody went nuts, they all said, "Where's the bobblehead of Lisa?" So he sent us a bobblehead for Lisa.
No, he sent.
It doesn't matter. It's from him.
Yes, but
he sent us the money and we ordered it because he didn't have a picture of her. But it doesn't matter.
And because he didn't want to be offensive because I'm a woman, and
right.
Wanted to make sure every angle was
right.
done
Same
right.
kind of a deal. He sent the check and said, "Here's the money. You order it." So we took pictures of you and had this made for her. So we have the John and Lisa bobbleheads now. It's what you see on the thumbnail of every live stream. It's kind of a thing I've been doing for a couple of months now. I put the two of us on the thumbnails for all of the live streams. It's a cute little thing. It's a lot of fun, and it's something that's very special to me because I love bobbleheads so much. So I've got my own bobblehead, and you have your own bobblehead.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing. So thank you, Jose. This is an individual we've never met in person. He could walk in the room right now. We would not know it was him. We do not know this man. We just get spoiled by him all the time. and I don't know what we've done to deserve that. So hopefully you're watching, Jose, and hopefully you hear me say thank you so much for that. Thank you for giving us a gift to give right back to our viewers. I'm going to do that by doing two movie quotes, and we're going to do them at random times. So You're not going to know when it's going to happen. We're just going to do it. And when we do it, if you are the first person to name the movie in the chat, you will be the winner. You do. I should have said this up front, but you know, it is what it is. Rules are rules. You will have to be a United States resident because these are gift cards for our website,
Right.
and we can only service those in the United States. So you'll have to be a U.S. resident, and I wish you luck. Not going to do them both at the same time. We're going to do them kind of randomly throughout. Just listen to me here. If you know me, you will know these movies because I've talked about both of them many, many times. So it should be a softball, and it is not the Godfather, Anson Clark. I'm not somebody that is the biggest fan of the Godfather series. As much as I love mafia movies, I don't know. Just kind of thought they were kind of boring. I know that's blasphemy, but let's get into this a little bit. I do have a couple of things that I'm angry about. One of them is I'm frustrated about, and it has to do with the fish keeping industry. And the other thing...
I'm just going to sit back and listen.
The other thing I am absolutely irate about, I'm going to do that one second. It's not about fish, but it is about animals, and it is about the water. So all of us that are in here right now are animal lovers, right? Obviously, because we're fish keepers. You will appreciate this, and you will probably, I'm guessing, be just as angry about this as I am. But we're not going to get into that first. We're going to get into the fact that the Washington Capitals just scored goal number 2 in the... Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm watching the game. See, you can see it in the aquarium right there. Listen. Lisa and I do this thing once every couple of weeks or so. Don't be weird. We say, what's next? And that means what's next, meaning what are we going to do? This is where the idea for the interview style videos came from you. Was meetings like this. We do the meetings out here. We sit down and we say, what are we going to do next? It is not Strange Brew, Terry's Tropical Tanks. Good guess, though.
I just thought of it. You can't see my face, so I could do
You can make all the faces you want. I won't even notice it. So when we have these meetings, it's usually to discuss either something that we're going to do for the YouTube channel or something that we're going to do for our website, keepfishkeeping.com, selfish plug. This morning, we had one of those meetings, and we both discussed some products that we would like to pick up for the website. These are products that we believe, not Deadpool, y'all stop guessing. Because if you guess a movie now, if you guess the right one, it doesn't count. It doesn't count until after. And if you guess quotes while I'm saying just wait. Just wait till I give the quote. Anyway, we believe very strongly for our website, we want to bring to you, make available to you products that we use, that we believe in, and that score very highly on our ratings scales. These are products that we use all the time. And everything that we have on our site, we use. I mean, we have all of the equipment running and all of this kind of stuff. And so these next products that we came up with, we wanted, I'm not going to tell you what those products are because I'm not going to name names. I'm just going to voice my frustration here. These are 2 amazing products that we believe would make life easier for you, make life easier for your fish. Everybody would win. Plus, it's part of our business, so we get to, make a couple dollars. So that works out well for us too. Everybody wins in a scenario like this. And I remembered because we haven't added a product to our website in quite some time. It's been a while. And I remembered my most frustrating thing about this industry, not the hobby, but the industry. And that is, I can't get companies to take us seriously. It's something that it bothers me so much. I understand. We're working out of our house. And I don't usually like saying that because it kind of makes me look makes us look a little less legit, if you will. The space that we're using for our entire basement we're using for our business, it's a big space, so we have the same amount of space as a lot of fish stores have, but because it's our house, people don't want to take us seriously, and it really bothers me because I'll call these companies and I'll be like, hey, guess what? We want to carry your product. Isn't that great? And they'll be like, we don't sell to people like you. And it's had me in this funk all day. And one of them I've been battling for quite some time. And it's a struggle. If I was ever asked what is the most frustrating part of this industry, this is what I would say. It's this. It is for me. Now, not every company goes through this, but I know for a fact that there are other companies way bigger than me. Aquarium Co-op, for example. Corey and I have had these discussions. He still battles this. Aquarium Co-op is a mega company. I mean, that's like the cream of the crop as far as I'm concerned. And he struggles with this too because he has a website. And these businesses, they what was that?
Your Oscar, the rotten one.
Oh, he's trying to eat. That wasn't on camera, was it? Daggone it.
No, I think it was.
Oh,
Well,
the Oscar has beaten up the lid. He wants to eat.
maybe not. It's on your camera that I see. But anyway, go ahead.
When you have a website, these companies they don't like us. There are some. The two that come off the top of my head every single time would be Fritz and Extreme. Those two have definitely embraced the online e-commerce industry of fish keeping. They've embraced it, they support it, they love it, and they've also highly supported content creators and stuff like that too. So that's a beautiful thing. But a lot of these kind of old school companies don't want to have anything to do with companies that have websites. And it's so frustrating because I know I can move these products. I know these particular products I've sold probably thousands of, and I don't even have them. It's just I've made videos about these products and stuff like that. And I know those have resulted in sales, and I didn't make anything off of those. But, you know, now that I want to become legitimate and sell these products for them, they don't want to do that. And it's so frustrating to me. So it's gotten you and I to have the conversation of maybe making some changes.
Yeah, we even went as far as going out of the county today for a little while to look at a few things.
We did, and it was a humongous waste of time. But we got to figure this out because I don't like being called illegitimate. They're not saying that. They're not saying that to our face. But when they say, you know, we don't sell to companies like yours, that's, you know, you might as well just kick me in my butt and whatever. But wow. I have to cut it off there because if I go any farther, I'm going to end up, you know, really burying myself. But
I've had to hear this all day. So.
Well, you've been firing it right back at me too, so don't act like you're the one that's a little innocent.
Yeah, that's true, but at least we can say who it is to each other.
True.
It's so much easier to
I am all
say
for
stuff.
protecting the mom and pop fish stores. I get it. I am a website. I am the complete opposite of the mom and pop fish store. But if you've watched 1 minute of any of our content, you know that we fully support mom and pop stores. We used to be one. We don't want these companies to shut down. We want to support them as much as we can. I'm a believer in that we, in 2021, people like us, not just us, but people like us all across YouTube, all across social media, we help to bring people in. We help to keep them in. KeepFishKeeping.com. That's what we're trying to do here. And because of that, I believe we're actually giving even more support for the mom and pop stores. So it's not companies like us or YouTube channels like us that are shutting down the mom and pop fish stores. In fact, it's the exact opposite. We want to fully support the mom and pop stores. So, but it's very frustrating, and it's the biggest frustration in this business for me. And I don't like, what does a building have to do with it? If we're moving product, who cares where it's coming from? I understand there's a lot of those crooks, and yeah, they're crooks on YouTube that are, I'm going to show you 3 tricks to make $100,000 a month out of your garage. Don't believe those people. They're criminals. They're idiots, and they're making this crap up. It's the same as the YouTube guru channel that says, I'm going to show you how to get 1 million subscribers. And that channel has 5,000 subscribers. It's like, come on, really? It makes no sense to me. And you have these people that are living in, you know, a 1-bedroom apartment, which there's nothing wrong with that, but they live in a 1-bedroom apartment with no furniture, and they're like, I'm going to show you how to become a millionaire. I mean, come on. There are a lot of people that are doing that, and there are a lot of people that are doing that in our industry. And I understand that the manufacturers want to protect against that. I get it, but that's not what we are. And I don't like being called one of those people. So thank you. Thank you for letting me vent my frustration. We're 20 minutes in. I don't want to go any farther than that because I'm going to make a lot of people very, very mad, and I don't want to do that. So next thing, this is a real one.
Are we going to do another gripe? Or I mean, are you
This is the real one. Yeah.
The-
You're going to have your 2 cents to add to this. Trust me.
Oh,
I know
cool.
you are.
Yes.
I saw
Oh, yeah. That
yesterday something, it's going to be hard for me to even talk about if I'm being honest with you. I saw something yesterday on YouTube that I swear I wanted to call Susan Wojcicki, I think is how you say her name, the CEO of YouTube. I've never been so disturbed. I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. I don't watch anything weird, but I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, and you hear a lot about channels being shut down, politically or particularly political channels. I watch political stuff, and I watch on both sides. I'm not one of those weirdos that's like strict on one side. It's not that way for me. I listen to all arguments. And on both sides of the political spectrum, you have people that get their channels shut down, and they get videos taken down, and they get demonetized and all this kind of stuff because they said something that the people at YouTube don't like, or they don't agree with, or they think sets a bad example. I see that all the time. I see true crime channels get demonetized or get taken down because they're talking about an actual case that involves the law, and it's disturbing, and they get pulled down because of that. I see this all the time, which made me even more mad that this particular thing that I saw yesterday is even on YouTube. If it's still on YouTube, it's going to make me even more mad. Hopefully it's been reported enough where it's off and it's not going to be visible anymore. I know I reported it, and I never report anything. Listen, it's not Alex Jones. Shorts are going to become a thing on YouTube. If you haven't heard of Shorts yet, it's basically YouTube's response to TikTok. TikTok, I am now going to probably crusade to eliminate TikTok after what I saw yesterday, because if this kind of thing is allowed on there, and you said it is, it's on there, it's on stuff like this is on there a lot. I'm pointing to you, Lisa Marie.
Me? Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
If this is the kind of stuff that is on TikTok regularly, then I don't even know what I'm going to do. But
I don't have a TikTok account.
I know, but anyway,
I've just heard of it.
What happened is this. Oh God, I'd love to use words to describe this person. Somebody uploaded this to YouTube, or to TikTok, and then took that and uploaded it to YouTube as a short. And I know that because in the screen, bottom left corner, it says TikTok. I I was scrolling through shorts yesterday because I'm like, hey, shorts are going to become a thing. It's a fun idea for us to start making short videos. It'll be a lot of fun. And so I'm scrolling through seeing what people are doing. And not a lot of fish keepers are doing shorts yet. Some people are, but it wasn't very many fish keeping shorts that I saw, but I came across one. And listen, folks, if you want to pause this for a second and come back in a minute, I wouldn't blame you, because it involves severe.
I didn't watch it. I couldn't watch it after you told me. I mean, I wouldn't have watched it anyways, but you had to tell me because
I wanted you to experience my misery.
Yeah, I was like, great, thanks. Now I have that image in my head.
I am a dog person, and I hope Bob Steenfott isn't watching right now. I know he lurks in the background sometimes because I know if there's anybody that's as big a dog person as me, it's my sister and Bob Steenfott. But I'm scrolling through, and shorts are just that. They're short. They need to be under 60 seconds, but sometimes you get them that are, 10 seconds or whatever TikTok is. This one was a dog. And this dog was, the only way I can describe it is it looked like a boat ramp. A really steep ledge almost, but it looked like it was made out of rubber. It almost looked like a water slide. I don't know what this thing was. You know those big, what are they called? Aqueducts in California. The looks like a big wedge. We used to call them ditches when I was a skater, but it's waterways, and the walls are angled on it. You understand what I'm trying to say? That this is what this looked like, except at the bottom was not a culvert or whatever. It was like the river, and this dog was on that. I'm warning you, folks. I mean, I experienced this yesterday. I can't unsee it now. This dog was on this sliding, it looked like water slide, sliding backwards, trying to stop from sliding backwards.
You didn't tell me that part.
And like slipping.
Aww.
And slipped down right into an alligator.
That's so sad.
And the alligator did what alligators do and flipped it. The dog flew over there, and the alligator went back after it. And as soon as the dog got thrown, I was able to swipe up and not see the aftermath. But what I did do was I went back to it. I didn't watch it again, but I went back to it and covered up the video part to see the title. And the title of this said, plain and simple, Alligator Eats Dog. Why is this on YouTube? That's my question. How can something like this end up on YouTube? I understand there are people that are desensitized to things, and that kind of thing doesn't bother them. I'm a dog person. We also have a bunch of cats. I would have reacted. You know me, Lisa Marie, better than anybody on earth knows me. And you know, if that was a video about a possum or a squirrel or a rabbit sliding down going into the alligator, I would have reacted the same way. With it being a dog, yeah, I mean, it hits me even harder because I am such a dog lover. After watching that, I have 3 dogs. One of them's a beagle and 2 of them are chihuahuas. I had all 3 of them up in, I'm hugging them and I'm kissing them and I'm like, oh my God, it just tore me apart and I can't unsee this. But why? Why is this on YouTube? I'm the guy that I could never watch like the National Geographic channel where the lion attacks the gazelle and all that. I don't want to see that. I know that happens in nature. I don't even like watching fish eat feeder fish. I'm just weird like that. But why? How does this make it on YouTube? But you can have somebody talking about the JFK assassination, which I could get demonetized just for even saying those 3 words. How many? Whatever. You can get pulled off of YouTube or demonetized or anything for small things, differences in opinion. Why can we see a dog get slaughtered by an alligator and how can that stay up on YouTube? I don't understand that. Susan Wojcicki, help me here, please. I'm not the only one. I haven't been following the chat because I want to stay on track here. I can only imagine what the people in the chat are saying. Please, you're not watching this. But if you are, help us out. Get this kind of nonsense off of YouTube. Please, you're not listening to a micro channel like mine, but if you happen to be, I would appreciate it. But here's the thing. I want to talk about one more thing about this, and then we will move on and we will make it happy, and we'll do one of the giveaways. I'm getting ready to say a bad word here, folks, but it's not a 4-letter word. It's a 3-letter word. It's one of the easier ones. You can hear this on television. Okay. So I'm not getting ready to go super cross the line here.
3 letters.
Yeah. Well, it's 3 letters, but then there's the 4-letter word at the end. Who's the asshole that videoed this?
That one.
Think about that for a second. Who is the person videoing that, filming that, recording that, whatever you want to call it? And then after that said, you know what? People are going to want to see this. I'm going to put it up on YouTube. Who would do that? I don't understand people. I don't understand people sometimes. People make me sick. And I had to get off of the internet after that. And I had to go contemplate life for a little bit because that really, really bothered me. And I don't understand how people could film that kind of thing. And I don't understand how when they film a tragedy like that, they would look at that as something that should be uploaded to YouTube. I don't understand it. And I hope that person gets eaten by an alligator. I really do. And I hope somebody films it and I hope they put it on YouTube. But anyway, you take over for a minute so I can calm myself down here.
Okay, wow.
Why don't you do your thing there? That thing?
Yeah. Okay.
Because that'll definitely lighten the mood.
I don't know. It might make me cry. But, okay. Anyway.
We just lost half of our subscribers, by the way.
That's okay. You know what? It's fine. Maybe they had to go cry or something because that was pretty brutal what you just said. I mean, it got me teary-eyed because I didn't know everything. You just kind of gave me a little detail. You just went into a lot of detail just now, but
I will never unsee that.
But anyway, I received something today in the mail.
I'm going to put the camera only on you because
yay.
This is a special thing.
I have not opened it yet. I decided to open it with everybody else. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can show it. See? So I'm going to open it now. I know what it is, so it's not going to be like a surprise. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's going to be a surprise because it's the first time I've seen it in person.
And completed, because I think
completed.
There are people online that will also know what this
Yes.
is.
And I wanted to open it and share it with everybody the same time I get to open it. Told you it's gonna make me teary-eyed.
That is awesome.
Yeah, Priscilla drew this for me. Thank you, Priscilla. I don't want to say anything else because it's just gonna, like I said.
Well, you got to show it more.
but
You only had it up for a second or so. You got to put it up there.
This is so super, super special. I can't wait. I'm gonna stick it in my beta room.
That is a drawing from Priscilla that is of bubbles, which is why Lisa's getting so emotional.
Perfect. I love it so much.
Wow, what a beautiful thing, but what a downer live stream we're having here tonight. We're talking about so many tragic things.
I said I didn't know if I could go right into that, but I love that picture so much. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, Priscilla. She actually, Priscilla MK Art is the channel. I'm sure somebody will share that channel in the chat. She does that on live streams. She will actually do those drawings on live streams. And she worked on that one for several streams.
Yeah, she did.
And it was a lot of fun
special
watching her do that. So if you're into that, and I definitely am, I can sit there and watch people like Bob Ross. I could watch all the time. And Priscilla is at that level artistically. I mean, she is a genius.
Amazing.
And it's a lot of fun to watch her. It's just the camera on her page, and she's just drawing it, and it's beautiful. And they talk about fish while she's doing it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So you just made her day, Priscilla. That's a very special thing. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Now, let's do one of these giveaways.
Okay.
It's kind of cool because when I look in the camera, I'm also looking like at you, but I can't see you because you're on the other side of the camera. But I've got 2 movie quotes. I'm going to give you one at a time. And they're both very easy. These are softballs, folks. They're not like super easy. Like super easy would be, what am I? I amuse you. I'm like a clown to you. That's like kindergarten stuff where you can't handle the truth. That's too easy. And we're not going that easy. But these are blockbuster movies. These are big time movies that almost everyone has seen. So you should have a very good chance. But I'm not taking I'm sorry. I keep getting these notifications. They're not the obvious quotes from those movies. A great example would be, if I was going to do A Few Good Men, I wouldn't do You Can't Handle the Truth, because that's obvious. Everybody's seen that. I would pick a more obscure clip or quote from that movie. So that's what we're going for here. The first one, nothing to do with fish. There is water in the movie, though. We'll talk about that later.
I have to keep my eyes on though.
So what's going to happen here is I'm gonna say the quote, and I'm going to say it kind of like they would have said it in the movie. The actor would have said it in the movie.
Oh boy.
And I'm not going to try to do an impression, but
are you going to tell them what they win? Just in case somebody just came
I'm
in.
about to get to that. The first person to type it into the chat, and don't you even dare try to cheat, because it's not going to be on there. It's not Waterworld. And I already said, if you guess before I say the clip, you are out. The first person to guess it that lives in the United States is going to win a $55 gift card to our website. It's going to actually be a $5 and a $50 gift card, because I don't feel like creating a product that is $55 gift cards. So you're going to get $55 worth of gift cards to keepfishkeeping.com, courtesy of our good friend who we've never met, Jose Fernandez, who sent us this money to give to you. So, and he sent us too much. So that's why it's 55 instead of just 50. So here is the clip. And if we go a few minutes and nobody guesses it, then I'll add a little bit to it. Maybe I'll describe the scene or something like that.
Oh.
So, okay.
Please, just nothing as descriptive as 20 minutes ago.
No. This is fun. This is a fun clip, and it's one of the best movies ever made. Here's the clip, okay? Are you ready? I'm not afraid of the dark. I love the dark. But I hate nature. I hate nature. What clip is that
I
from?
wouldn't even know that.
You would know that?
No, I wouldn't
Oh,
know that, but
okay.
I know because you told me.
Because like I said, it is not what you would expect to be a clip from this movie. So be on the lookout for it. Candy Overhauls knows the answer as well as Lisa Marie. So I will, it's not Lost, not Titanic. What? Waterboy? No. Wow. People are
Wow, now
putting
it's
up
coming through.
some downright. There it is. Who is it?
Tyler
Stuckey.
Stuckey.
Stuckey?
Yes,
Yep.
Tyler Stuckey.
That was Chunk. It was Goonies. Tyler Stuckey.
I'm so glad
got
that
it.
was quick. Yes, Candy, we got it this time. Yes.
This would be while he is running. He just escaped out of the freezer. And it's out of the freezer, isn't it? And he's running through the woods, and then he gets onto the road, and he meets up with the Fratellis, and they kidnap him. And lots of people got it, but Tyler Stuckey got it first.
Yeah.
And no, he didn't.
What?
Wait.
That's the first
Oh,
one
yeah.
I saw.
Okay. See, Tyler Stuckey said it twice, I think. Wait a minute now.
I saw him say it first.
Yeah, there it is.
Stop making it complicated.
Okay. Yeah, he said it twice. And I just saw the second one. Yeah, it's Jumanji, Jaws, neither of which are good guesses, by the way. Jeez.
Wow, rude.
But I said water, and so they automatically look at Jaws. But Muppets Take Manhattan, I love that guess.
funny.
And then Tyler got Goonies. Carl Batzel said Great Outdoors. What a great movie that was, but nope, that wasn't it. And then it wasn't, let's see, Douglas Ragsdale got it next. But Tyler Stuckey got it first. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a member, too, so that makes it even better. So, yeah, that's a lot of fun. Excited to be able to give that away. And you messaged me earlier today. You're like, we're doing a giveaway on the stream tonight. And I'm like, okay, had no idea that was even going to happen. I like doing this kind of stuff. It's fun. So, Tyler, you need to email me, kgtropicals@gmail.com, and we'll get all of the information straight, and I'll get that emailed to you, and then you can use it on whatever you want on our website. So there we go. Now, let me go through a couple of these real quick, and you can look for a question if you want.
Oh, yeah, you haven't done any of the super chats.
I know. I missed Fishroom Fever pooping on us. I missed Robert Goodman re-upping? No, becoming a member for the first time, I believe. Welcome, Robert. I think that was before the stream started. So welcome to the team. Kobe Metz, my angels had babies. I've watched your playlist on it like 4 times. Thank you. Also, the cameras look great. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm so excited about these cameras.
I have new babies in my fish room.
You're going to make that announcement?
No,
Ooh.
I just said I have new babies in my fish room, and it's not just snails. I'll just leave it there.
And there's no video footage of it,
That's okay.
which is a shame. But there will be someday, because this is the first of many. Texas Fish Room with the 99-cent poop. Thank you, sir. Owen Hudson, my brother from another mother that also has the same last name as my mother, with the $10. Thank you, Owen. Delana Silva with the $10 #1 fan pair. Thank you so much. Furloughs Aquatics, $20 for 2 amazing people.
Thank you.
Eric Furlow, I don't understand this guy. I don't understand why he spoils us so much. He's become an affiliate for us. He's promoting our website for us. Anybody else that is a YouTuber or a content creator that might be interested in that, email me at kgtropicals@gmail.com. We can talk about that. But Eric's become a affiliate for us. He's gotten more clicks than anyone else on the list. And now he put in an order today, and now he's giving us, I don't know, what did we do with this guy? Is he like another Jose Fernandez? I don't understand it. Thank you, Eric.
I sent a surprise for you, Eric. Just a little something. Actually, it's for you and Dory, so you have to share.
There you go. Tesla Killdozer. What a cool name. Nothing attached to it, just money. Take my money is basically what Tesla said. Thank you so much for that. Karen Hyatt with the New Zealand $1.69 upside down smiley face. Is that mean, or is that, what does that mean? What does that upside down smiley face mean? Is that a bad thing? I don't think it is. I'm going to take it as a compliment. Thank you for that. Timbo tanking it easy. Pooped on us also. We're getting pooped on from every angle tonight. C Nasty 198.5. Wow. Became a new member. Welcome to the team. You got one. Stop me anytime you want.
No, go ahead. I mean, I will.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to share Ames Nature Water Drops Aquatics. I am not pregnant. There you go.
Oh, yeah, no. No.
Because I said there's babies in the fish room.
Yeah, that's...
Okay,
that's,
next.
Yeah, no.
But oh yeah, there's another thing. I am gonna be a Mimi again to another grandson. I'm so excited. We found out Saturday that the second grandbaby, the second one, is going to be a boy, and I'm so excited.
Very, very cool. Yeah, we went to the gender reveal party on Saturday, which was a lot of fun, and I got completely covered in confetti.
John is kind of weird about stuff like that. He's like, I don't want to go to a baby shower or something. He's like, it's for women. But
baby showers. I didn't say that about gender reveal parties. I said gender reveal parties are just, why don't they combine them with baby showers? That's what I said.
Because how do you know what to buy at the baby shower? Duh.
I mean, what?
You're a man. You don't know.
Ryan Bear, I have a 20-gallon well-planted, stocked with male/female pisto cockatoides in hopes to breed them. Male is going after female and nipping non-stop. Suggestions. Isn't that kind of their thing? I'm pretty sure that's what they do. I mean, if the female starts to get beat up, like you're starting to see severe damage and stuff like that, I would certainly separate them. And I'm pretty sure apistos don't. See, I've never bred apistos, so I can't speak as an expert on those. I'm not an expert on anything except for watching YouTube videos. That's probably what I'm an expert at. But I would rather not say things that I don't know for sure are fact. But the obvious thing, if they are, if he's actually damaging that female, I would get them separated and maybe try another female. Unless that's the only male female you have, then that would be hard to do that. But yeah, if he's that relentless and that nonstop, then he'll end up killing her. So if you want to avoid that, then go ahead and separate them. C Nasty again is loving the C-Chem Title 75. Oh. I am so glad you love it, C Nasty. Every time I see that name, I just think Casey Neistat. NAS. It's not even the same way you spell it. But on the note of Title 75s, we got today the biggest shipment we've ever received in the entire time we've been in business. We went up and down the stairs 67 times. We have more titles than we've ever had, every single size, more sharks, more extreme, more everything than we've ever had. There's one item that got sent to us wrong. So we are out of stock of one particular product. It's the 16-ounce bottles of Fritzzyme. They sent us Fritzzyme 9, which is for saltwater. Not much I can do with that. And it wasn't sent to us from Fritz. It was sent from a distributor. So I'm going to end up sending those back, and they'll replace those with the.
Why don't you bring up the other mistake that was made that we got a lot of?
Yeah, and this is the dumbest thing.
We both go on and we do inventory, and I'll start a cart, and then he'll get in there and he'll start messing with stuff, and our numbers got a little off by like a digit.
Because what happens is if she adds, let's say she's going to order sharks for the website, and she puts in there 24 sharks. And then I will go on there and I'm like, oh, we need sharks. So I put on 24. All of a sudden it's 48 and we don't realize that we ordered 48. We did that, not with sharks. We've got plenty of sharks.
Another product.
And this was done to extremes. Yeah. I don't know how this happened, but we wanted to replenish our stock of the floating glass thermometers that have the little suction cup. You can stick them to the glass, or you can just leave them in the tank and they'll just float around. We always keep those, and they're good because somebody can just add them to their order. Yeah. They're ordering some fish food or whatever, and they're like, I don't even know what they cost. They're next to nothing. They're super cheap. So they just throw a couple of them in there or whatever. We got 600 of them.
I only put in like 50. What did you do?
I think I might have been like, you know what? I'm sick of ordering these things. Let's get 100 of them.
Yeah.
But somehow there was a 6 in there, and now we got 600.
Yep.
We're going to never, ever run out of thermometers. So please, folks, go to our website and order as many of these thermometers as you want. We might even consider doing some kind of a thing where if you order, we give you one for free or something like that. I don't know. If you're watching this right now and you put in an order on our website, if you put in the comment at the comment box at checkout, give me a free thermometer. We'll give you 4 or 5 of them. I mean, I don't know what we're going to do with all these things.
We can guarantee at least one. I mean, depending on how many people order.
I mean, it's a good problem to have more than enough of something, but
that's a lot of thermometers.
It's a good thing that they're cheap.
Oh my gosh.
I was saying to you, like,
imagine?
What if that happened with the Title 110s?
Oh my gosh.
The distributor would have been like, woo!
I'd have been like, what the heck did
The distributor would have been like, who ordered that? Is that Aquarium Co-op? That's the only company I know that orders in numbers like that. I'm glad it was a cheap one and we didn't go bankrupt because of thermometers. That would have been a mess.
The Zen Ginger said, oh my God, you should totally give a thermometer per beta. You know, we could actually stick one in each of the little beta cubes.
We certainly could and give them away with the fish. Why not? Kaler's Aquatics with the hippopotamus. He's another affiliate for us, by the way. Thank you so much for that, Bob. Samantha Price, my dwarf gourami had Fry Tuesday.
Oh,
I removed
fun.
Mom but left Dad for now. He's being protective of them. How long until I should remove him too? When the fry are free swimming and they are actively going along and tracking down their own food.
Right.
Whether you're going to feed them brine shrimp or frozen brine shrimp, or you're going to crumble up some flakes or put in some fry food, whatever it is. When the fish are swimming around and they're going and they're picking off the food on their own, they don't need Dad anymore. They don't need protecting. So go ahead and take him out. He's going to still be protecting them, but he doesn't need to anymore. So you can let him relax, take him out and put him away. And as soon as you put him in another tank, he's going to completely forget that he had those babies and he's going to move on and think about other things.
More babies.
That's right. He's a typical man. Fish Tank Barn Frustration Ice Cream Fund. Do these companies sell with Jeff Bezos? I'm glad you brought that up, Mike. And I didn't bring that up. And it wasn't intentional. I actually planned to. Yes, they do.
Another story.
No, it's just, I'm not going to go on and on, but that is just another thing that adds to my frustration there is that these companies will not sell to businesses like mine, but they sell on Amazon. I'm just saying. So, yeah, but that's as far as I'm going to go because Mike, I tend to go a little deep with some of these things. So, Priscilla MK Art, as if it's not even MK Art anymore. It's just Priscilla MK with the $1.99 or whatever, however much hearts.
Aww.
We are blessed to have you, Priscilla.
Yes.
And I can't wait for you to buy a frame and put that on the wall somewhere. I think it would be tragic to put it in the beta room because then you'd be the only one that sees it.
But it's my fish room. Makes sense.
I wish there was a way to have it out here and have it be seen, but you're so close to the tank, and I think that's what messes up the whole thing with these cameras is the wall behind me is way back there. The wall behind you is a lot closer, so we can't put it on the wall behind you. We can figure out a way to incorporate it into the stream. That thing should be seen in every single stream. Melissa Jeswald is the #1 fan with the $10 pair. Melissa, you spoil us. You're another one of those people that spoils us. I don't know. And I did get your package, by the way. She had a product that she sent back, and I got that. So I'm going to be taking care of that. I'm glad you reminded me to do that. So even though you didn't remind me, seeing your name reminded me. DMNDDOG02. What is your opinion on Aqueon tanks?
Oh.
Have heard some good and some bad. Any other brands you recommend? I've never had a problem with Aqueon tanks. I've never had a problem with marine land tanks or top fin tanks. I've never had a problem with tanks. Yeah, there probably are stories out there about people that have had Aqueon tanks break. For every one of those stories, I promise you, there's a story out there of another brand of tank that broke too. We have a bunch of Aqueon filters. We've got 4 or 5 of them still in use in our multiple tanks around. Hang on the back filters. Never had a problem with them. Never had a leak. Never had one of them quit. Never had a problem with them. Somebody just posted on our Tank Talk group the other day that their house almost got burnt down by one of those filters. I mean, if you read a story like that, and I feel bad for that person that had that fire in their house from it. If you read something like that, don't automatically. One of the biggest mistakes that we can make as a hobby is to automatically assume that they're all going to be that way. This is why when you read a bad review for any product, I'm not just speaking for the products we sell. We don't sell Aqueons. But any product, if you read one bad review, don't let that allow you to look past the 150 positive reviews that are out there. You know what I'm saying? So Aqueon tanks, never had a problem with them. You'll be fine. With that said, you could always get one that breaks, but I've never had a problem with them. And I've got one sitting right next to me right now that I just bought last week. The 29-gallon with my Congo tetras in it. It's perfect. It's an aquarium. It's a glass box that's held together by silicone. What else do you want? Cole and Schultz with the Princess Bride guy. I forget his name. Avatar. Inconceivable guy. I considered doing a Princess Bride quote for the second giveaway tonight. But I've done Princess Bride too many times, so I decided I'm not going to do that. I've got a planted 10-gallon Neocardinia tank, and I'm looking for fish ideas. Teeny tiny micro fish that aren't going to pick off the shrimp. Ember tetras are one that we love. Endlers, you just got a bunch of.
Yeah, they are awesome. They've really helped the other fish come out too, because they were hiding.
Those were embers or chilies?
Embers. Yeah.
Chili rasboras, CPDs, celestial pearl danios. Those are all really tiny fish that you should not have any problem with them picking off shrimp. I tell you what you do. You go on the Flip Aquatics website and you look at the fish that they sell. There's your answer. Because they sell shrimp. That's what they specialize in. So if they're going to sell you a fish, they're not going to sell you a fish that would be picking off shrimp. So there you go. I'm sure there's a whole list right there.
That's a good point, actually.
I know. I'm patting myself on the back since you can't reach. Carolyn MC with the $5, no text whatsoever attached to it. Thank you so much for that, Carolyn. Hillbilly Aquatics pooped on us. Thank you for all the poops today. Jacob Smith became a new member. Can do. The information you share through YouTube has helped me save money and fish.
Aw.
That's amazing.
That's cool.
That's exactly why we do it. My Bill Murray, thank you, from Zombieland, just in case you didn't know. So thank you, Can Do. Love that name too, by the way. Trish Nur, I'm going to say that's how you say your name, became a member. When you want to jump in, you just let me know.
Okay. I've seen this question a few times, so I thought I'd answer it. Janavi M is asking, should I do a divided beta tank or regular? And I guess, you know what, that just depends. Do you want multiple betas? I mean, if you do, then get a divided tank. Get the tank dividers. Get them from Life with Pets. Sheila sells them, and she does it for every different size tank. And you can have multiple betas in one tank, but divide it. So there you go.
Absolutely, yes. There's also, you got to look for them. But there's also tanks that are sold with dividers already in them.
That's true, but
permanently there.
Yeah, but I mean, they could get $1 a gallon tank and
yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying, if you want something that's kind of more, I mean, the dividers from Life with Pets look perfect, so there's nothing wrong with that. But
I have a few of my
Rose Johnson, is the Title 55 back in stock? Yes, I just talked about that a minute ago. I answered that before you even asked it. Yeah, we have more 55s in stock today than we've ever had in the life of our channel. It was an exciting day and not fun carrying them all downstairs. Catwoman VA, did you at least report and dislike the video? Sadly, it's the only way to fight back. Gratuitous violence doesn't belong here. I live near the old Michael Vick complex. Oh, I keep my little furball close. I did report it, Selena Kyle. I reported it. That's the first video I can recall reporting ever. I think I may have done it before, but I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy that if I go to a restaurant and the food is bad, I'm going to complain. I'm just kind of like, whatever, I'm just not going to come here again. You know, I'm not somebody that raises a stink about things. So if I see something I don't like, I just move on and I don't care. But that took it to another level, and I absolutely did report it. You can't. I don't think you can actually type out like why you're reporting it, but the things I would have said if I could have. But you just have to check a box, and I think I don't even remember what box I checked. They don't have one for animal abuse, but yeah, I did report it almost instantly. In fact, that was one of the reasons why I went back to it, was to see what the title was and then report it. So yeah, did that. And hopefully that asshole is no longer on YouTube. Oh. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I can't use another word to describe that person. Kathleen Quinnen, love your channel. You do an awesome job. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. We don't pick these on purpose, folks. These are super chats, so we're not like combing through the chat finding ones that are talking nicely about us. So, real quick, Jesus Guzman became a new member.
You
welcome.
a dirty look.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to get that out because I was halfway through his name.
Ashley Bowman asked at KG Tropicals, do you have experience with baby brine shrimp? Can you hatch them and freeze them for later use? We have done the baby brine shrimp before. It's been a while, but we never froze them. We just used them fresh.
I don't think there's a problem with doing that.
But you can get them in cubes.
Yeah, I would.
So obviously it's done, but
that's the thing.
If you have a hatchery, you might as well just keep doing it. As long as you have enough fish to feed it. I can understand if you don't want to waste them.
If you hatch them, they will stay for a few days in the hatchery. Like if you're using the hatchery, the Zis hatchery from Aquarium Co-op, it's an awesome one. Or if you've done your DIY one or something like that, we used to do that, and they would last a few days in
Didn't we stick them in a tank, whatever was left? Because you used like a Coca-Cola bottle, right?
I would just leave them in the bottle.
I thought you threw them in like a 10-gallon, and we just had them kind of swimming around in there. I could have sworn we did that before.
No, we very rarely had any left over because we had so many tanks. But
yeah.
You know, they go very far, and there's, you know, you're going to put more in each tank than you need. If you're breeding fish and you're feeding them brine shrimp, it's the best food in the whole wide world. And I say that because it's easier than culturing Daphnia and stuff like that. It's just easy to hatch brine shrimp, and it's fun. They're sea monkeys. But if you're worried that you're going to hatch them out and you're going to have way too much, that's not going to be a huge issue. So why freeze them? Just keep them for a couple days, and then just feed them out, and you'll be good to go. I would rather just buy the frozen ones. If I'm going to feed frozen brine shrimp, why go through the hassle of bringing them to life only to then kill them? I mean, I know I sound like a weirdo there, but that's just the way I am. Danikin Aquatics says, Furloughs Aquatics rocks. Love Eric's channel. Yes, the kid is, he's coming a long way.
Oh, yeah.
And he blames me for starting his channel because I said he should, and I'm glad
you did the fish room tour, or we did the fish room tour for members only, and he had some really good tanks, and I just thought, just like you did, that he would do good with the channel. He knows what he's doing. He might as well share it with everybody else. Yeah,
and he's good on camera too. he's involved in a very top secret Facebook group with me, which is specifically for our affiliates.
You're so funny.
And I've been giving him a couple of pointers. Not like I know what I'm talking about, but little things that I've seen, just helping him out because Eric's a good guy. Not because he's ordering from us any mods for the stream and all that. He's a good guy, generally a good guy. So I agree, Danikin, he is a good dude. Andrew Yale, best algae helping fish or shrimp, 20-gallon with neons and rams. She is going to tell you Amano shrimp.
I love Amano shrimp.
And I'm going to agree.
Because they're very hardy.
Super easy to keep.
Super easy. They're so much fun. You get a bunch of them. What size did they say? What size?
20 gallon.
20 gallon. Yeah, get I don't know, 6, 7 of them. Throw them in there. Let them do the cleaning and just watch them. They're so cute. They go around and they eat, and they're just so much fun to watch. I love them.
I think there's no debate. They are the easiest shrimp to keep. Not the easiest shrimp to breed. So, if you're looking to get into breeding, I think almost everybody would tell you cherry shrimp would be what you would want to breed. And that's cool because they're bright red and they're beautiful. Cherry shrimp would be a great way to help control algae too. But the Amanos are much, much, much bigger. I mean, they're huge.
I just find that they're hardier and they're easier to keep with the betas. So,
but he didn't say betas, but
I know, but the shrimp don't run away from the betas. They're not scared of them at all. They're just like, whatever.
As much as I love shrimp, I think they're amazing. They're so tiny. My vision is starting to go. I mean, I have to do this sometimes when I'm reading things. I have to hold things out in front of me. I'm really starting to get old. And so the little teeny tiny shrimp are amazing, but the Amanos are huge and they're super hardy. They're bulletproof. So yeah, they're great and they're a lot of fun. So there you go. Robert Goodman visited House of Tropicals today and thought of you all. I've been having a bit of a rough time lately, and your videos always put me in a better place. Bravo to you. Thank you for that.
That's really awesome.
There's a very particular reason why I'd like to thank you for that, but I can't say it right now.
Oh, I know why.
Something I'm working on.
I finally know something.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's not a secret.
And I don't even know if I need to be working on it, but I'm working on it anyway. And Robert, it's comments like that are going to have a big impact on this thing that I'm working on. If it ends up happening, I will tell everybody about it. Don't worry. Ripple in the water with the Australian $100. Good grief.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
To my favorite YouTubers, thanks for keeping me in the hobby.
That's so sweet.
If you were about to leave the hobby and we kept you in it, mic drop moment. I can't drop this one because it's on an arm, but that's what we're trying to do here. Thank you for that. And wow, $100. I don't know what that translates to in the American dollar, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't care if it's $1. It makes no difference. That is amazing. Thank you so much for that. You got one?
Yeah. Yes. Mylissa Quegliano. I think I did it. I think I said it right. Lisa was wondering if I can have a male guppy fraternity. Yeah, you could do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then you don't have to worry about having babies, and you can just have a bunch of males in a tank, and yeah, there you go.
A lot of guppy keepers would tell you you're not putting together a guppy fraternity. You're just smart. Not because guppies aren't amazing, and female guppies are amazing too, but because you're not going to have them breed and completely overpopulate your tank and all of that kind of stuff. There's a lot of people that, they don't want their fish to breed like crazy. And believe me, guppies breed like crazy. So, but no, you can absolutely do that and they'll get along, and it's a beautiful tank. So you'll be happy. KL with the kitty cat heart screaming happy.
Aww,
one.
cute.
Thank you so much for that. Hey, Jesus Guzman again comes in and says, hey guys.
Hey.
Well, hello to you, Jesus. I'm assuming it's pronounced Jesus. Could be Jesus, but I'm going to stick with Jesus. I think that's how it's pronounced there. Dally Vigil, there's a name we haven't seen in a long time.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Lisa sent an email, KG Gmail. Check it out. You won't regret it. Why don't you do that live on air right now?
Let me check it out right now.
Triton Riverstone with the #1 kitty cat painting. And it applies because it's an artistic kitty cat today. And that fits with the Priscilla theme. She's what?
Dally Vigil said that his niece painted him this picture and he was just sharing it with me. And that is beautiful. This is beautiful. Do you see that?
Holy
Wait,
crap. Let me see how it shows up on camera.
yeah, let me kind of go in and out a little bit.
Is that on Gmail or is that on Instagram? He just said it's on Gmail. Let me
yeah, that is
see.
beautiful.
I'll do this better here.
Wow, super beautiful. You have a very talented niece. She must be friends with Priscilla. And Pam. Pam is super artistic too.
We'll do this. We'll put it right there. How about that?
That is gorgeous.
That is incredible. It looks a lot like that, and I'm not trying to say your niece plagiarized or anything, but it's the same kind of thing like that. It's that pose where it's the two betas like that.
I love that.
You can't really tell, but that picture is similar to that. Very different colors and different fish, obviously. But yeah, that is amazing. Well done. Good for you. I'm going to keep that on the screen, but I'm just going to make it smaller so that everybody can just keep looking at it because it looks good right there between us.
That is so pretty.
Okay, let me okay. I think I already talked about, I'm down here. And there it went. Skipped. Oh my Lord.
What'd you do?
I'm backed up. Dave and Big Maddie became members. Welcome to the team. Super excited to have you. Bobby Lutz, my new beta now named Otto, got here safe and sound on Tuesday. Thank you so much. He is
so
perfect.
glad.
That is a beta that Bobby ordered from our website. So
Yay.
thank you so much. Glad that it all worked out.
I love happy updates. I absolutely love when people tag us on Instagram, whether it's John or me. It's me. I'm the Instagram person anyways, but I love to see updates. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. Instagram, I am very rarely on. There's one person I chat with on Instagram, and he's a professional baseball player. So, I mean, can you blame me? But no, if he's watching, he's probably like, what? But no, I mean, I go on there periodically. But I saw that he had messaged the other day, and I was like, dude, can't believe Lisa ignored your request.
Sorry, I don't really pay attention to yours as much as mine. So.
You mean you don't pay attention to ours as much as? Yeah.
I mean, I do pay attention, but you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be. Yeah. Anyways.
Evan Rifkin, our friend, says hello aquarium acquaintances. Hope y'all are fabulous. I certainly am now that I got those stories out of the way. I feel better. I still can't get that image out of my head, but I'm in a better mood. So thank you so much, Evan. Stephen P. 2003, other than aggression, are there more subtle signs that a beta doesn't like its tank mates?
Besides aggression?
Other than aggression, yep.
Hiding, not coming out, doing the opposite, you know, they could be scared and they could go hide behind something and just not ever really come out. Other signs would be not eating, but then it could be, the beta could be stressed. They could be sick because of that.
Clamped fins.
Yeah, so just pay attention. If your beta's not acting like a regular beta, like out there swimming with the other fish or hanging out at the top a little bit on a leaf, doing what betas are supposed to do, then, maybe move them.
Absolutely. And let me just clarify, because I realized a minute ago I just made myself look like a jerk. When I said I don't chat with anybody except for this guy because he's a professional baseball player. He's also a customer of ours, and I saw him there. It's not that I give this person special treatment because he's a professional baseball player, even though he is, and that's really cool. He's a free agent at the moment, but he's going to get picked up, and we're going to be good to go. But
you talk to AquaPros too.
He has. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said he's worked with Aqua Pros. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But
No.
yeah, it's just rare that I'm on there, and I saw him on there the other day, and I was chatting with him. But it's not just because he's a baseball player. He's also one of our most frequent customers to our website. So, so that's that. But anyway, Carl Batzel, nothing attached to it. Just here's $5. That's again,
you.
never really be able to figure that out. Thank you so much for that, Carl. Did we establish it's Othi or Othi? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. With the Hiya Kitty Cat. Thank you so much for that. Fortune Fish, I just want to say thank you guys for everything. 3 years ago, I had a beta in a 3-gallon tank. Now I have MTS and trying to hatch my first rainbow fish eggs. Hope to meet you guys again at an event.
You know who that is? I didn't tell you. She changed her name. It's Elizabeth Welch.
Oh, you did tell me she changed her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool. Well, hey, Elizabeth.
I've got to get used to that because it doesn't click right away. I have to look at the name for like a minute, and then I'm like, Elizabeth.
I was going to say, you hope to meet us again. That means we've met before, but now I get it because I remember meeting her. She was wearing one of our shirts.
She's a fellow Virginian.
Yes, indeed. Dolbeck Aqua Designs. Here's some love from Canada. I wouldn't even be in the hobby or YouTube if it wasn't for KGT. Wish I could order from you.
I know. I wish we could send to Canada.
My hope is that the reason why you have YouTube is because you're like, I can do it better than them. That's why you started YouTube. At least me, you could do it better than. I hope that's why you started up on YouTube. If we inspired you, that's amazing, and I'm so grateful for that. Catch and Release Kenny, the kind of guy I like. Trio of Tiger Endlers. Been in my 10-gallon for 2 months, no fry.
Oh.
But a very moody female nips at anything close. Thoughts? Yeah. Get rid of her and get another one because she's obviously...
Rude? You don't just get rid of her.
Well,
Get another one. Get another female.
Yeah, but I didn't say flush her down the toilet. I just said, take her back, find a better home for her, and then get another one that's not so mean and
moody.
gives it up
I'm
from
moody
time to time.
sometimes. You don't get rid of me.
I've thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never thought about it, folks. It's a joke. Don't do this. I've had a bad night. Don't do this.
Get a couple more females. That doesn't mean you get a couple more females when I'm moody.
Yeah, that's funny. But you said it. You said it on the live stream in front of 700 people. I've got evidence now. Pam Husak, thank you for all you do for us and the hobby. Thank you so much for that. Ripple and Water, again, what in the world are you thinking tonight? With another $50 Australian and nothing else to it. The guy or gal just really likes seeing those big, round, oval, roundish, pill-shaped, pink and red circle oval pill shapes on top of the... It's a late night, and I'm sorry. Nathan Benningfield with the $5. Why are you people spoiling us so much tonight? Main Fuhr, I'm probably botching that name. Hi, KG. I bought an Eheim UV sterilizer. Is it okay to place this before the filter? My trickle filter box prevents me from fitting it after the filter. Yeah, there's no reason why you can't do that. The only reason I wouldn't like that is because you will have it'll be more likely that it could get caught up, that debris could get caught up in there because it hasn't been filtered yet. But usually UV filters, it just passes right through. There's not really anything restricting it. It's just going past the light. So I wouldn't think it would be an issue. But then again, I've never used the Eheims. So I don't, maybe I'm speaking badly, but one of the reasons why it's nice to have it on the output of your filter is because it's been filtered and it's generally clean and it goes through there. But if you're having it pre-filter, I don't think it's going to be a big issue. Just keep an eye on it because you don't want it to get clogged up with all that debris. It shouldn't, but it could. Jeffrey Johnson with I've never seen this one before, the pink-haired thank you woman emoji thing, cartoon image. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Oh boy, this name. Rage Box Let's Play. That's what I'm going to call it. Hey guys, is it safe? Lisa's not a guy. How dare you? I'm an old man. Get off my lawn. I pick on people that call us guys. That's just my thing. Don't be offended by it. Is it safe to put a single goldfish with a lot of cherry shrimp? Will they eat them all? Thanks. Yes, they will get eaten. You have to understand, fish really don't care. And even though goldfish are gentle and they don't really, but if they can fit it in their mouth, they're going to eat it, especially goldfish because they got big, giant mouths. So I would go ahead and count on that not working well for you. Will it eat them all? I don't know. Are you talking about putting 3.2 million of them in there? Then maybe not. But, the fish gets hungry enough, goes down there to the bottom. You see your goldfish picking up the gravel and spitting it out all the time and stuff like that. They're going to do that with the shrimp too. So just be aware. Tracy Walker. What?
I have one.
Okay. Well, we've only got 10 minutes, but go ahead.
Okay. Marley QQ asked, Lisa, do you find that your betas become less active once they reach full size? If I'm feeding, he is excited, but the rest of the time he is fairly lazy boy. I've seen it either way, honestly. As long as he's, being active when he's being fed, not just sitting down on the bottom acting like he's sick, then I wouldn't be concerned about it. How do I put it? With my betas, when they act like that, if I let them exercise, meaning taking the cards out or, putting another beta up by one in a tank, they're really active and they swim around and they're perfectly fine. Some betas are lazy, just like people are lazy. So I wouldn't be concerned unless your beta's acting, like they're sick. So I think it's normal, As long as they're eating and acting like a beta half the time.
Get you one of those exercise balls.
Oh, yeah.
We sell them on our website. It's
the little mirrors.
It's a little ping pong ball with a mirror hanging from it. Put it down there. He'll exercise in that mirror. Give him 15 minutes, half an hour a day.
Yeah, because they do
Perk 'em
need
right back up.
they need their exercise. So
Tracy Walker says second package should be here on Saturday. Perfect. Yeah, that was a huge fiasco. That was totally my fault. Nobody else's. Noah Trim,
good.
if you were
Wasn't
going
my
to
fault.
if you were going to add a cleaning crew to the Yellow Lab tank, what would/could you add? You know what? I will probably end up putting some Ancestris in there. I've got two Super Reds now that I could put in there, but they're like that big right now. They're like the size of Dude right now, so they're like an inch.
Oh, you're exaggerating. They're slightly bigger.
Okay, they're really small.
They're like 2 inches.
So if I was to put them in there now, I don't know how well they would do, but that's what I would end up doing with them, because they can tolerate the harder water and stuff like that, and they'll be perfectly fine. So that's probably what I would do in there. But I generally would use just regular common plecos in African tanks. I've got one in there. He's getting really big. I've got a vampire pleco in there too, but they're notorious man eaters, so I don't know that I want to put him in there. But plus, he's so boring. You never see him. All you see sometimes is his little polka dotted tail sticking out from underneath the log. It kind of makes me mad because I never see him. But anyway, making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. I love that song so much. Anthony Norse didn't think I was going to know that song. And I'm totally having a brain fart on the name of that song, but I can hear it in my head right now. And anyway, we don't have enough time for that. Bonnie Eden, after buying 3 of your fabulous betas named Julian, Socks, and George, I'm trying to decide my next KG beta. Highly recommend. Wow. Yeah, Bonnie Eden is another very frequent customer of ours. She spoils us for sure, and we are blessed to have her as a customer. We got quite a few names that are we see a lot, and there's a couple of them, and we're like, geez, how many betas do they have? Like they've bought like 19 of them. It's crazy. Charlotte Adams with the $5 no text attached to it. Thank you so much for that. Odd Man Gabby, we're cutting it close on time here. And I got to
Oh,
do the other
okay.
giveaway. There's 700 people in here still waiting for the giveaway.
Oh.
Old Man Gabby, would a couple of Bolivian Rams be intimidating enough to get my Danios to school, or should I go bigger?
Wow,
No.
your Daniels aren't schooling?
Yeah, that
I-
is odd, but no, they'll
I've
be
never
fine.
known them not to school. Not at least not ours. They always school.
Yep, they should. Maybe you don't have enough of them. KG Cichlids
could be
pooped
it.
on us. He joined the club of people pooping on us. Dia Ryan, I don't know if I'm saying that right, became a member. Welcome to the team. Jeff H, freaking work. Missed the first hour. Have to watch on replay. Getting closer to our Lisa beta. Listen, Jeff, you might not want to listen to the first hour because there was some disturbing stuff in there. I went on a bit of a little rant about stuff, and then there was a really disturbing story in there. You might not want to see it.
You can't unsee that story, so.
It's bad. I'm just warning you. It's bad. And it looks like I'm almost caught up. Logan Baker, hey guys and girls, finally made it to the live stream. Normally watch them the next day. Love you guys. Got my order of extreme food a couple weeks ago, and I loved the handwritten note. Thanks so much. Yeah, we're still doing that, and some days it's hard because y'all spoil us, but yeah, we're still doing that, and I love it, and I swear that is never going to change. And then Jeremy Sellers became a new member. Welcome to the team, and you came in just in time.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do the next giveaway. This is another one, folks, that is easy. This is an easy one.
Oh, I got to look because I already forgot.
Somebody said, already guessed Aquaman. If it was Aquaman, Carl Gable, even though you are a member of us, no, he didn't, because I haven't scrolled down. My bad. I'm way behind on the chat. Never mind. Sorry about that. If you're guessing a movie now, you are disqualified.
Like you're going to remember.
I know. So this is another movie that is it's a softball. It's easy, and it should be very easy for everybody. The first person that lives in the United States, the lower 48, that guesses this movie quote, you got to be quick because this is an easy one, then you will win a $55 gift card to our website. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's not Deadpool. Burnt popcorn, you're out. It's not Deadpool. It's not Deadpool anyway. Stay down. If
What?
I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
Oh, I thought you were serious. I was like, what are you yelling for?
That's easy, right? That's so easy. If you can't get that, then you are no friend of mine. I'm going to say it again. Stay down. If I wanted it, you'd be dead already. Come on. Come on, folks. It's not Joe Dirt. So easy. And you have to be specific. It is not Big Lebowski. Great movie, though. Sandlot? Nope. Great movie, though. No idea. Sandlot. Why is everybody guessing Sandlot? No. Just because I like baseball?
Justin Mosley.
There it is.
Justin Mosley got it.
That was the line that Superman said to Batman the first fight that they had.
Everybody
And
got it right after that.
He was trying to get Bruce to knock it off, and he said, stay down. If I wanted it, you'd be dead already. And to me, other than the, do you bleed? You will. That's pretty impactful. But that stay down, if I wanted it, you'd be dead already. When I heard that in the theaters, I was like, oh, I would so talk like that if I was Superman. But I knew somebody was going to guess Justice League, but it's not Justice League. Who was that? Who was it that got it?
Justin Mosley.
Justin Mosley. Good. Excellent. Justin, email me, kgtropicals@gmail.com. Congratulations. $55 for you to spend on our website. You can use it for anything you want, and it will cover you on shipping too, as long as, with shipping, your order doesn't go up over $55, then you're good to go. So again, thank you so much to Jose Fernandez for that. I don't know what we
Yes,
did to
thank
deserve
you.
that guy. I don't know what we did to deserve people like Melissa Jeswald and Candy Overhauls and Bonnie Eden and Damian Magnifico and all of these other people. I don't know what we've done to deserve these people, but we are definitely blessed. I do want to take 1 second before we go, because we are running out on time here. I'm not going to spoil anything because I see Paul Z is lagging a little bit in the DC movies. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I am going to tell you. The Zack Snyder, what?
When I embarrassed you when we played the game.
Oh, I'm going to tell that story now.
Well, because I only had one answer.
Y'all got to listen to this, okay? Lisa and I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League last Friday. Just like in last week's stream I said I was going to do. Watched it last week, and it is exactly what I wanted it to be. I am not going to spoil anything. I promise I'm not going to spoil anything. All I'm going to tell you is that movie is amazing. And if you are a fan of superhero movies, it is the movie you wanted. Trust me.
It was good.
The last half hour of that movie is absolute cinematic gold. The whole movie is, but unbelievable. Still wish Superman was in it more, but that's just because I'm biased. But that black suit sure did look good on my man. But listen, the only people that are going to really understand my frustration with this are going to be people that enjoy superhero movies like I do. And you understand my attachment to Superman and the Flash and all of this. When I was a kid, everybody loved Batman, so I went to Superman. That's just how it was. I love Batman, but I'm a Superman and Flash guy. We go to the gender reveal party on the next night, Saturday night.
Yeah.
And they did a little trivia game. And it was Lisa's question.
I was up against a 7-year-old.
Go up against a 7-year-old in trivia, and these were easy questions. Mine was, what's the football team in Tennessee? I won that round. But the person who lost, thank you, George Hall, not impressed. That was an amazing line from that movie. But there could have been no more easier softball question than this.
Yeah.
Lisa's question, again, going up against a 7-year-old, her question was, name 6 characters.
No, they switched it to 4.
Okay, name 4, even easier, characters from the Marvel universe. And Lisa says, oh, I know.
I said, Wonder Woman.
She did.
And the 7-year-old goes, oh, me! And he just went on and on. He knew it all. Like, he knew, I have never heard of some of these characters. And I'm like, what? John was so embarrassed.
I was humiliated. I walked away. I said, no, you did not. We just watched this last night. And before the movie, DC Comics. I mean,
yeah. It's a superhero.
I am fortunate. I'm very fortunate, and I understand how lucky I am. I'm fortunate in that when new superhero movies come out, back when we used to be able to go to the movies, she goes with me, and she is a trooper, and it's amazing. We've been to every superhero movie. We didn't go to see Birds of Prey, and I still haven't seen that movie.
I just don't, I don't understand the difference. It's a superhero movie, you know?
I figure if you don't understand why that's such a problem, Wonder Woman is not even in Marvel Comics. She's in DC Comics.
Okay, but
she
she's
is
a
the
superhero.
furthest thing
You
from...
know what? She should be on my cup right here that says Women in U.S. History. That's where Wonder Woman belongs. So, of course, I'm going to say Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and if you knew that much about her, of course, you would know that she is from the DC universe and not Marvel. But anyway...
Okay.
If you have not watched that movie, even if you're not a fan of DC Comics, it's an amazing movie. It is absolutely amazing. If you didn't really like the first Justice League, you're going to love this one. I personally liked the first Justice League because I like all of that stuff. I love the Flash show. I loved Supergirl. I love Legends of Tomorrow. I love Arrow. I love them all. And I loved all of the movies. I loved Jared Leto's Joker in Suicide Squad. I'm easy to please when it comes to superheroes, I guess. So I did enjoy the first Justice League. You bought it for me on DVD. I've watched it like 9 times. I loved that movie, but this one is so much better. Oh my God, it's so much better. But if you are a Superman mark like me, understand he's not really in it much more than he was the first one. I'm not giving you a spoiler. The scenes that he's in are way better than they were in the original Justice League, the Joss Whedon Justice League. They're done way better, but you're not getting much more Superman. You get a lot more Cyborg, you get a lot more Flash, you get a lot more Batman, Wonder Woman, everybody, Aquaman. But Superman, it's about the same. And to me, that was a little disappointing because I wanted to see him kick butt more. But he did have that not impressed line. And I went, when I saw that, I was like, how perfect. Burt Popcorn Kick-Ass is absolutely one of my favorite movies of all time. So you and I, we could be real friends. Kristen Walker says, Jared Leto is so creepy in the movie. He was creepy in Suicide Squad. If you've seen the new one, he's way creepier. He is.
Oh yeah.
He is Heath Ledger creepy in the new one. He's only in it a little bit, but it's very, very impactful.
Well,
definitely watch it.
I liked Coming to America too when we watched that a couple weeks ago.
I loved it.
That was so funny. Oh my gosh, I loved it.
I loved it. I love all movies. I really do. There's very few movies that I've turned off.
I don't know. I liked them the same. I did. I liked them the same. Because I'm not as hardcore superhero movie as you are. I'm more old school, and this was like part 2 of an old school movie, and I really liked it a lot. So.
Kathy Kruger says, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, Nebula, and Gamora, women in Marvel. Yeah, that's very true. However, the question was not name women in Marvel. The question was simply any Marvel characters.
Yeah.
It could have been Spider-Man. It could have been Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk. She has all these choices.
Oh yeah, I like the Hulk.
And she said, Wonder Woman. I don't know what to do with this woman.
Sorry.
But anyway, definitely highly recommend that. And if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, and of course you are, because we all are, I found a new show that I'm going to watch the season finale of right after this, after we're done streaming tonight. It's got one of my favorite actors of all time in it, Bryan Cranston. It is called Your Honor. What an amazing show that is. I have not finished it yet. It might end terribly. But if you're looking for a show and you have Amazon Prime, check out Your Honor. Absolutely amazing. Very good. Anything you want to say before we close things out?
No.
It's like that, huh? Well, why don't you go ahead and say your thing? Let me thank Wendy, though. I don't know if I thanked... let me see. Yep, did that. Jeremy Sellers and Wendy. I don't know if I welcomed you as new members. Welcome to the team. Now, I will turn it over to you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for watching tonight. It's been kind of awkward because I've had to look around here to look at John. It's different, but anyways, thanks for hanging out. It's been great. It's been a lot of fun. And again, thank you, Priscilla, so much for my beautiful Bubbles picture. I absolutely love it. And thank you, Jose Fernandez, for, contributing and making it to where we could do this giveaway for everybody. But have a wonderful weekend. And, again, thank you, mods. I can't thank you enough. Neither can John. But thank you for everything you guys do. And we will see you guys next Thursday.